Ante las respuestas de Segnini vía correo electrónico, Intrusos se dio la tarea de contactar vía telefónica a la oficina de Larry McKinnon, sheriff en el condado de Hillsborough de Tampa, para que nos ofreciera la versión oficial de Policía Estatal de la Florida.
When she refuses to move, well, you can't keep, with a crowd that size, you can't sit there and keep negotiating and negotiating and negotiating. So he grabs her by the arm to remove her from the aisle, and then she punches him in the chest. When she got arrested, it was the last song of the concert. She verbally identified herself, and all she had on her was a credit card. So once she punches him in the chest, of course, then the deputy arrests her. Well, inside that stadium, once you're arrested, they have what's called a transportation team. They have deputies or police officers that will come in because the stadium is so big. They will call for a transportation team to come get her and take her down to the office. Well, when he arrested her, her boyfriend, who was also with a small child, they also had to grab him because he was interfering and was trying to get involved in the arrest, and and they actually had to hold him up against the wall. And here's how tolerant we were. Had we taken him to jail, now we would have had to put the child in foster care. Well, once they got her removed, so they take her down to the office. While she's down there in the office and where they're going to process her to go to jail, she's talking to the deputy. She's drunk, she's slurred speech, she's got bloodshot eyes. You can see that in her picture. She's urinated on herself. She can't even identify the deputy that she struck. She's yelling at the one that's 3 feet to the side of him. She reeks. She smells strongly of alcohol. I'm sure she's a very nice person. I'm sure she's a great reporter. But what happens is people get alcohol in them, and they have different personalities. And she went back to Costa Rica, and she opened up this door. We didn't report this to the Costa Rican media. She's the one that brought this out. We weren't out to try and embarrass her. Once the story was out, then we're going to tell everything. We didn't call down there and say that she had urinated on herself. That's what's the purpose of that? We weren't there to humiliate her. We're not, we don't want to embarrass her. But come on, if you're going to print a story, get the facts out.
McKinnon agregó vía correo electrónico que a partir del pasado viernes 23 de octubre, el representante legal de la periodista se contactó con la Embajada de los Estados Unidos para comunicarles que Giannina Segnini habría accedido a no continuar hablando del incidente con la condición de no tener que enfrentar un juicio para responder a los cargos de agresión por los que se le acusa en el país del norte. Erika Morera, Intrusos de la Farándula.